I am not even bothering with the usual intro. Hopefully the audio is slightly less cursed this time. We will see. Let me just get onto my chat monitor, which is my phone, and I will check quickly. All right. Let's try this. Is this echoing now? Okay. I am not hearing anything particularly first. We will hope that the audio thing is fixed. But I'm getting going a little bit late tonight, so I'll probably only be here a couple of hours. My original plan was to head back. We have been at the Jeep crash site. My original plan was to head back toward the original abandoned village campsite. On our way, probably stop over there on our way to check out Lambda 2. But then I saw that there is indeed apparently something else not that far from here that we want to check out. So we were going to go for that. And we should be able to get something useful, I hope. Yeah, this guy has mainly been taking it slow and steady. I have not been playing the game for much more than a week. And keeping him alive has been a challenge, but I think I'm getting the hang of it here a little bit. A little bit. I wouldn't have thought the learning curve would have been quite as steep after playing The Long Dark a lot, but yeah. It was steeper than I thought. Very different environment, very different challenges. Yes, and never mind my voice today. My allergies are really acting up. I'm getting some of my evening cup of tea this time, actually, to try to soothe my throat some. But yeah, I wanted to go check that out. Then I think after that we will probably, I'm not sure if we'll do that this session, but my plan after that was indeed to head back to the abandoned village and head over to Lambda 2. But there is something that should be cool to check out in the meantime. Okay. I'm not sure why he was spinning like that, but all right. He's pretty good in general. Yeah, this place does have its drawback that there's not really anything other than coconut water to drink unless it's actively raining, and you can get filthy water out of the dry riverbed. He will drink a coconut full. What time is it for him? I bet he's got leeches. I bet he does. Oh yeah, he should probably go back to sleep, but we'll check him out. It looks like he's been getting leeches. And we should probably actually unload some of this crap before we try to head out later. And yeah, I could not really confirm, but I'm hoping that the cursed audio is actually fixed now. I bet it's his legs then. I hope it's not too dark for him to see whatever is down there. But we will see. You got leeches that I can't see, buddy. I'm afraid we're just going to have to send him back to bed with his leeches or whatever until I can actually see them. So... But yeah, he has just been camping up here for a few days since he found it. But he's ready to go investigate some other places. Whoops, I was late getting him up. I was hitting the wrong button. But yeah, he's got some meat hanging and a couple of coconuts. Okay, his backpack is pretty full. I'm not sure if we'll try to head up to that other place right now, but let's check his nutrition actually. So he can eat some of his bananas and have some fat, hopefully. Oh yeah, we do not need those mushrooms. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that last session we actually went past the place that, well, went up that way but turned around because I didn't want to get too far. And of course I'm getting distracted instead of actually doing what I mean to do here. Because, of course, he let his mushrooms go bad. He's not quite ready for the fruit yet, I don't think. He's going to keep that in reserve. Oh yeah, that one banana has only got like less than 2 hours on it. He'd better eat that. He's already got some meat in his backpack. How is he on protein? And yeah, the snack there is taking up a lot of room, the unknown snack, but it doesn't spoil, so he does not actually have a storage chest here or anything. He does have a couple of coconuts. I'm selecting everything but the right thing. Maybe he should whack one of his coconuts, actually. Can he use the hydration? Yeah, he could use the hydration too. I was thinking he could use the fat and he could use the hydration. I should probably swap his weapons order around a little bit. Alright, let us harvest that one. Yeah, the way he's going today, he may end up waiting until the next day to head up, because, yeah, I'm not sure how long it's going to take him. Well, we should eat that coconut and check out his body again. We'll just go ahead and eat the whole thing. And yeah, I hope the audio is acting better now. How is he now? He's doing pretty good. Pretty good. He could eat some meat. He's still got over a day left on that cane toad meat. Let's check out that piece that's under it. Yeah, he seems to have over a day left on both of those. So that's not too bad. He is looking pretty full up on food, getting ready to go somewhere, but I think he's not probably going to start hiking out since he was late getting up. I don't know. Depends on how much I want to push it. But we should probably actually unload some of the shit in his inventory. His inventory management leaves something to be desired here. It really does. And yeah, his method right here We have no particular reason to, we're not planning on crafting any more arrows or anything right now. And apparently, we probably ought to keep most of those coconut balls at least, because where we're heading for, there's not reliable water available at all. I did watch a little bit of a walkthrough, just a little bit. Or I wouldn't have known to go up there for the grappling hook. Alright, we don't have a lot of room in there still, but particularly with those coconut bowls, but we can probably use them. Well, we don't need those, actually. We're just going to drop them all. Okay. Now is it letting me pick and get... Whoa, that was behaving weird. Alright, that's out of there. That, of course, would not be helping his weight a lot. I don't know, kilo of feathers. It looked like he might have one. Okay, let's check his limbs. Since that is apparently the only part of your body you can look at in here. It's a good thing that nothing seems to ever be wrong with anything but his limbs, I guess. Oh yeah, he's got leeches. He just could not find them in the dark. They're gone. Alright, he's not doing too bad. What time is it now? 12:15. I'm about willing to gamble on that, honestly. Just about willing to gamble on that. I am indeed going to go ahead. Oh, he's got the axe equipped first. Yeah, the bow is last. But we want to go over here. I did actually jot down the coordinates as a little cheat sheet. And I forget exactly. I did jot down the coordinates. So we do, well, I know we wanted to go up this way, basically. I forget the best way to get up north onto there. Probably over this way. Yeah, he should get his anti-snake spear going. We're going to try to avoid the loot goblining mostly on the way. Alright. I'm not sure if that was a snake or a spider, but we don't want to get wrecked. Whatever, we don't really want to get wrecked. Whoa, Jesus. That was not what he was trying to do. But yeah, we actually went up this way before. And as long as he pays attention, he should be loaded for snake.
God damn it.
And he's going to get an axe, because of course he is. Okay. I vaguely remember going this way, but I don't remember if this is where it was, because I'm a genius like that. Honestly, I do forget. We may end up having to go back because I get us halfway lost up here. Don't have the best sense of direction around here. We really, really do not. And that is a bit of a drawback playing a game like this. Alright, is that the place we wanted to go down? I don't think that was the place we wanted to go down. Maybe this was it? No, I don't think. That was a different place. But yeah, I still kind of want to check it out down there. We want to go more south, basically. There's a bunch of birds down there. It looks interesting, but I don't want to venture down there right now. But yeah, I hope we don't have to turn tail and go back. I mean, there is like a little path here. I think this may be the right way. No, not unless we want to jump off a ledge. That's not the right way. But yeah, I think that is roughly where we're trying to get to. We can see man-made structure over across the valley thing. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to get over there. I didn't actually notice that before until I knew it was there to look for, honestly. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that is basically our eventual goal was to get over there to that sort of, so now I'm not seeing it. Oh, yeah, it's like right across the valley thing from us. I'm pretty sure that is where we're trying to go. Pretty much. I mean, it may be up to the top there, but I'm just really not sure. I think we have scouted things out badly. I think we maybe do need to just head back toward our little campsite while we can see to get there. And before we pass out in the woods again and get worms, because nobody wants worms. He seems to want worms. He keeps getting them. I'm just going back down there. I'm pretty sure I already did run across those, the things with the tarp. And I'm not even going to bother that armadillo. Well, I'll bother him, but I will not actually hurt him. I think we got everything we could over here, because I'm pretty sure that was a place that there was like a snack left lying out. Maybe, well, yeah, I think we maybe want to trot out this way past the barrels, actually. But I think it is time for him to go to what is passing for home right now. What is badly passing for home. Oh, Lord, he's about to get wrecked. I can see the fucking snake. I can't hear it, but I can see it. That could have been bad. Yeah, aiming can be a bit of a challenge sometimes, but better to keep your distance from the snack. Yep, I can see the light trying to fade a little bit. Okay. And yeah, well, obviously we're at the dry creek bed thing. The usually dry creek bed thing. And there's one of our lizard dudes. Oh, yeah. He's not going to drink that right now. But he just has to wash himself off in the nasty, muddy runoff water. Okay, that was not the best way to get over there. Ah, well, he'll just backtrack. This is why he tries to leave plenty of time so he won't run out. And the hunting is pretty good up this way if you are wanting to do that, which we're not right at the moment. Did he not get his spear back from that snake? I think maybe he did not get his spear back from that snake. What the hell? We don't want to lose our spear. I don't get it. Yeah, he got a spear. Oh yeah, he lost his bone spear and he had to make a shitty spear. I mean, it's better than no spear. And it's better than the just plain sharpened stick spear, but it's still a shitty spear by comparison to his bone spear. Is he going the wrong way? I have a feeling he might be. No. I think he's going the right way. Yeah. Yeah, I think coming back to Cape for now was a good decision. It gets dark early in these parts. He's not doing too bad on energy now that he has figured out how to stay a little better fed, but there are limits to this. Well, he obviously needs a little top up on protein and fats both. I'm tempted to feed him some peccary meat before he ends up going to sleep. Well, maybe we should go ahead and excuse me, light the fire again. Not that way, we won't. I seem to be trying to get the hiccups. That's helpful. I think it may be the antihistamines I took. All right, let us see. We'll just go ahead and cook that rattlesnake meat. That may not be what he wants to eat right at the moment, but actually, he is planning on dropping back by here before he goes to the other place. So I am tempted to grab that half-cooked rattlesnake meat off of there, and just go ahead and put it on the drying rack while he's at it. Never mind the oh, Jesus. He is very competent. He is. This is a very competent person. Okay, we'll go ahead and eat a macaw meat. And yeah, those are all off of toads and macaws and stuff that he has found on the ground. I guess we're getting that capybara meat too. Oh my God. We are struggling with getting it in the backpack. But yeah, we should not be too bad on this. That does have 3 days left on it and a bit, so... Okay, we don't want the charcoal right now. I'm just backing up and trying to get a bowl to put his fire back out with. Because since we're not actually cooking right now... So did he pick up an empty bowl and try to douse the fire with it? I think he did. Oh yeah. I know he had a bunch of bowls sitting around here. And hopefully that won't stack up on top of any of the rest of them. It didn't look like it. He could probably stand a drink. At least it's raining some more. But since there's not a lot of water to be had where he's going, he's planning on taking it with him. Will any of our bananas go bad before he gets up? He's got an 11-hour banana there. Oh, he's already got some bad bananas. That sucks. And I am going to destroy those before he eats them because he's good at doing that. He'll eat one banana before he lies down. He'll probably eat some meat after he gets back up. And that's not actually a bad time for him to wake up as these things go. That will give us just a little time to prep more for our little trip, including I noticed we still have a plank in there that we did not actually need. So I will drop the plank and that'll knock some weight off, or it should. It's still not looking good, but yes, our man is not good at traveling light. He's just really not. He was going to eat a piece of meat. I am halfway wondering, even though he is trying to save weight, if he should go ahead and grab some other dried meat. What is that other one that we had there? Macaw meat. I'm not sure how good that one's long for. How good that one's long for. Oh my. I talks real good. Especially when I'm tired. Yeah. And I think, on the whole, even though that'll cost us weight to begin with, it might behoove this fail man to take that after he cracks it open, after he manages to get over close enough to crack it open. And hopefully he can actually access it. Yeah, he can. Whoop. He may just take that, even though it is kind of heavy for the extra water. Oh yeah, that was kind of heavy. But yeah, we're not necessarily waiting for it to get much lighter. I think we have a general idea of where we're setting out for. There. Get his anti-snack spear going. I'm just trying to get him out of here. Okay, he's topped up on that. Did he still need to eat a piece of meat? I think maybe he did. For the fat. Or let us save the protein. He can crack open one of those Brazil nuts. He has been trying to carry the pretty much imperishable Brazil nuts, but he can harvest and eat one, and he does not need the bowl. I'm not sure what those are good for, but alright, he's not doing too bad. And we can try to head out again. Well, we will look for energy shrooms along the way. But yeah, let us try to get ourselves somewhere, however badly. And yes, I'm using an old Xbox controller that has auto walk whether you want it to or not sometimes. Sticky left analog stick, but I couldn't get my usual PS4 controller to actually work with this game properly, so okay, we are indeed wanting to go mostly to our east, I think. And there is indeed the path here. Well, we are heavy, but have a feeling that he might do well with the anti-parasite mushrooms, too. And we do not need a cassava right now. We also do not need animal droppings. I mean, I'm sure there's something useful that you can do with them, but okay, and we are basically back over to the edge and trying to figure out how to get to where we need to go over there. I know I saw these, we are looking for sort of a maybe we follow this. Maybe. It's taking us in the right direction. We've got more barrels and stuff over here. And nothing we can actually use from it. And a tarp. But yeah, I think maybe do we want to go this way or, yeah, probably. I don't know. Is that a dead macaw? No, not yet, at least. But yeah, let's follow this path and see if it gets us anywhere that we might want to be. It is not taking us in the right direction now. I think we went the wrong way. We're good at that. I think maybe we want to go across that log over there. Maybe. We'll find out. But yeah, this guy really should start off early in the morning. Oh wow, there is a macaw that was sort of perched in mid-air. That is an interesting thing. This is sketchy as fuck. I'm not trusting any of this. Well, can we get through here with a little jumping? Okay, we can get through there with a little jumping. And I'm pretty sure well, we have that log. I thought I saw another log. Which direction we wanting to go in? We want to go over there, I think. Yeah, we kind of want to go over there, I think. Oh yeah, that is the Sky Island thing. I think that was the path we wanted, sort of. Up around this way, I think. I mean, I could be totally wrong and probably am. But yeah, I think this is the path we are looking for. I did get over to here and was looking to try to see, well, maybe we can no, we can't continue over that way. But yeah, we can see basically where we're eventually wanting to end up down there. And the other place to try to get to there. I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck we get over there. How do you get there from here? It's a mystery. Geez. Alrighty. We will try to figure out some reasonable way. I saw that one exists, but or at least that it is possible to get over there. Okay, that is the footlog back to the sort of Sky Island thing. Yeah, that was not going to help us. Maybe we just need to go around this rock and we can find something. I do not want to. Well, we've got a stone arch that I seem to recall we needed to go through another stone arch. Oh yeah, and we got planks on the ground. Somebody has been along here at some point. I don't guess we go there, cause no, that does not look good for his health. Do we continue this way or is it down that way? Alright, I'm not sure what what we're supposed to be doing, but we'll figure it out. Or we won't. I should have saved his sorry ass before leaving the village site, but I did not remember. Maybe there's a way across over here. Maybe. I think that may be a way across. And yeah, we want to somehow get in that direction. I have no idea if this is in any way right. And yes, I hesitate to jump over stumps. He is a little heavy, but he's going to take some emergency larvae. I don't think he's that hard up on food at the moment, but okay. We want slightly less south. So yeah, we want to head vaguely in this direction, I think. The navigation is frequently not that easy, but where are we supposed to go? Who knows? I'm not seeing any evidence of a path hereabouts. But yeah, the path sort of went away and left us, I think. Unless this is a path. Is this going in the right... That's not even going in the right direction. We want, from what I can gather, slightly that way, I think. Oh God, of course he gets nailed. Well, he also has bad bananas. I imagine he can probably find some more bananas along the way. Is he about to get wrecked again? I mean, this just does not seem to be good for his health. So yeah, one of his legs. Yeah, that's not good. We'll use that one. And insert. Oh Lord, so he's gonna wear out more quickly. Because of course he is. This looks like it could be promising at least. It looks like you could be going... Well, he's not going anywhere he wants to go. How is he He's good on time. I'm not liking his, water and exhaustion situation at the moment. Very much. What do we got? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I was going to say, what has he got down there? What can he see? He sees that. Ah, well. I really should have saved that guy before he left the village, but not the village, the campsite. I'm too tired to function, and my allergies are about to kill me. Yeah. Okay. What all was he doing? He can drink some water. At least he's alive again. That's all I can say. Oh yeah. He can clear some crap out of his backpack. Oh yeah, he wanted to pick stack and then drop it. And yeah, truly exciting. More inventory management here. But he has no pressing need for feathers right at the moment, and they're taking up space. He also has no pressing need for that plank, which should actually drop his weight a little bit. And maybe we can get him heading back off in the correct direction this time. But yeah, I know I have stumbled across the place that we need to actually go to get across there. But I don't actually remember how to get there, so... And yeah, we have at least one banana that needs to be eaten now. We'll give him a cooked macaw meat. He needs fat more than he needed that, but... he will go ahead, I think, and grab... It's hard to remember what you've done on this save and what you haven't. Honestly. And he may as well get rid of his bad mushrooms before he eats them. All right. And maybe we can get some capybara meat into the backpack before actually dropping it on the ground this time. Ah, he's having a hard time, yeah. Did you have a piece down there? Because he's probably going to want to eat one of those before he leaves Cape here. But he's not quite ready. It looks like he got some leeches again. Because of course he did. Okay, we will try to not let him sleep forever. I'm gonna watch the time better. Yeah. I will worry about his leeches later. Honestly, he's gonna be picking up more. Whether he likes it or not. Okay. And once again, I do actually have the coordinates through the magic of watching tutorial. I'm just do not know this map yet, and I'm not sure how to get there. It was frustrating when you can actually see where you're trying to go, and then it's just not right. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that at least for now we do just need to follow this road. What passes for a road hereabouts? Okay, I don't think that's it. Is it up here? It must be up here. As difficult as it is to actually try to follow those tire tracks. This looks like it might be the way we're supposed to be going. There is the one little rocky doorway thing there. Rocky arch. Yes, we make it accidental only walk again. We make it back to that plank walkway that somebody laid out. And then, yeah, it's not entirely clear where you're supposed to head from there. The planks just sort of end and leave you at this place where you could just walk over the edge of a cliffy thing, or you could not. Maybe we should wrap around again here. Well, wrap around and have a look again. And not get too close to the edge this time. Try not to, at least. And as I can tell, I can feel my voice is doing some horrible nasal allergy thing. But yeah, we basically, from what I can tell, we are in the square that we want to be in. I'm just not sure how to. Do we wrap around here, maybe? I am keeping my eyes peeled, or my ears peeled, for menacing noises. We are playing on Walk in the Park level, so there isn't as much menacing as there would be normally. It's little venomous critters we need to worry about. That looked interesting up there, but this is looking maybe more like where we ought to be going right now. Or maybe it's not. Lord only knows. Okay, we are in the wrong square again. That is something. So we want to go vaguely, we're wanting to go to 4118 roughly. So we're at 4019 now. So we want to go a little more west and a little less south. And yeah, it is just kind of frustrating when you okay, we've got a KV bit. That is where, oh yeah, that is apparently a scorpion. I have not encountered the scorpions up to this point, and they are small enough that they're hard to see. Okay, I don't think I even hit the scorpion. There he is. He, she, it. I don't particularly care, just as long as it does not sting me and sap my energy again. Good God, I cannot actually see that well enough to, I think that's it. Yeah. I think that whacked it. And we'll get a dead scorpion, because why not? I remember that there was this cave that you're supposed to go in, apparently. Ah, yeah, that would be what we were missing. Now our map is updating. Good. We seem to have found an elevator and a generator. And there's apparently not much else up here. It's just a mysterious platform with a sketchy looking generator even before. it got abandoned in whatever way. What do you do when you see a sketchy wooden elevator thing hoist? Other than take it. That's one of those weird looking mushrooms, alright. We got a parrot body, we're not even going to grab it right now. Lizard guy. Okay. We are indeed actually trying not to go all loot goblin-y here. There probably is something good in the woods, but yeah, follow the signs of human activity here. We're just following the signs of human activity. And now we get new dialogue unlocked. Wow. How do you know what it is? You're not even down there.
Mia, you're not gonna believe this. Looks like I found an illegal gold mine.
The jungle is full of surprises. Anything of interest there?
I'll let you know.
Alright. I'm not sure how he figures out that it is an abandoned gold mine. He's standing up there and it could be anything down there. Oh god, this is not sketchy either. Yes, and we've got those unusual looking birds that apparently mostly hang around this area. Too bad it doesn't give you different kinds of feathers depending on what kind of bird you get. And yeah, there's human stuff over there that we can apparently check out. And he'll just go weirdly through fallen trees and stuff. Excuse me. Okay. That is an interesting looking former tree. Is there anything interesting? There are some housey things. Building-ish. There is this, I guess, mining platform thing. There is a frog, it looks like. Apparently you don't actually get water collecting down in here even when it does rain, unlike the last Cape site with the dry riverbed. And yeah, there's another generator pump thing that does not seem to be functioning at the moment. You can't really interact with it, it's more furniture. Well, he's probably... Did he? I don't think he actually speared a snake this time. But yeah, let us check out the, what passes for a building. We've got a note with backstory, and yeah, nothing here looks worrying whatsoever. I don't think we need to take the canned milk right now. There might be more stuff in there, but yeah, we're heavy enough. And how is he doing on his nutritionals? He could be doing worse. before he even gets into that note, maybe he'll try to go for not a raw scorpion, but I'm pretty sure he cracked open a Brazil nut, or that may have been on the last save that ended up going horribly wrong. I think that was it. Well, he's not doing too bad. He could just eat a capybara meat. Alright. And just to be safe here, because he can, and he did carry it along with him, we do have this coconut bowl, 2 of them. That should give him some hydration available there. I was hesitating to empty out the, oh wow, okay. Group 1, Group 2. Okay. What did we find here? It's not looking great. I'm not sure. Did we pass by the grappling hook? We may have. How much do those weigh? I'm not even sure how much those weigh, or what compartment that they go in, honestly. Ah, they go in your main compartment. He found 1 painkiller thing. He found 2 painkiller thing. I can sound like the Sesame Street Count if I'm not careful. But less amusing version of one. Him. I'm too tired to word. But yeah, one of the other buildings, we have some canned food and bag of nuts and stuff. We have some more notes that we can try to read. Oh, okay, we have teams that were getting paid something, or indeed being sick and not getting paid? Okay. There is rather a lot of backstory here that I have more or less been missing. Okay. We're apparently talking about the illegal gold mine business, and then I guess at least one of the list was people who were working there. People get sick and everyone is dead. That's not worrying. There are just a bunch of notes lying around. It's in the blood. The children are the key. All right. Yeah, I know there is rather a lot of backstory that I know nothing about, but I don't think we need a gold sack. We need a candy bar more than we need a presumably sack of gold. He can't eat gold. All right. He's not getting a lot of water from that, but that should help some with his levels. Yeah. And I think maybe we missed the grappling hook up at the top, but there is the other building over here that I remember, besides having some more food and stuff. Well, here's Lord knows what. Besides having some other food and stuff, also had beds that you can sleep in. You can't save over here, but it's got beds. Well, maybe he'll try eating a can of what may or may not be tuna. It could be anything. It looks kind of like tuna. Okay. He got less fat out of that than he was hoping. But yeah, he will basically just mark this down mentally as a place to pick up extra food that is non-perishable. If he's back in this direction. He's not quite ready to go to sleep. Yeah, we're doing pretty good there. He probably will end up drinking some water before he gets down, but let's go over here and see if he's missing anything up there. I don't know that he is. There's a roadie bit. What passes for a road hereabouts? It's too late for him to venture up that way today, so he just kind of wants. Well, he should be able to drop his water bowls off on the little half-assed deck here. Well, he's got a bad banana. He's going to get rid of his bad bananas. But he was going to drop his bowls down closer to where he is spending the night. Because, yeah, in reality, right at the base of your little ramp to walk up would be exactly where you'd want to drop that. Just in kicking range. So, I finally get the urge to check him out for leeches when it's starting to get dark. Because that's about right. It's not too dark yet. Okay, it appears to be his legs that... Oh yeah, that leg, it is an issue. That seemed to be taking care of it. But yeah, he is in pretty good shape for now. I am uncomfortable that we can't save. But I think he did maybe miss the grappling hook on the way down here. Because I'm not actually seeing anything like that in here. He may use the empty can. Okay. He got a Mud Forge notebook entry. Now he can apparently make a mud forge if he wants to. I'm not sure what the capacity is of the can, but we'll find out. Okay, what time is it for him actually? 17:25, let's call it. But let's talk to our friend there.
Looks like
That's not
someone was attempting
great looking, no.
blood transfusion here. There's a lot of it. On the chair and the floor. I doubt any of the patients actually survived.
Why would they do that?
I wish I knew. Or, on second thought, maybe I don't.
I don't know. I tend toward the morbidly curious, and I'm not sure that I really want to know what was going on there. Yes, I do. Well, he's not quite ready, but yeah, it's not the best time for him to try to... He does not really need a fire or anything right now. And obviously he can't actually build it in the gold mine shack. We will go ahead and just send him to bed. It is still a bit dark, of course. I'm not sure if I should send him back to bed or... I'm tempted to send him let's check his status here. He's not critically low on anything. He could snack on a nut. Not that way. Yeah, he did not crack into that Brazil nut thing. Yeah, and I'm not sure what the Brazil nut balls are good for, but he doesn't need it right now. And it probably wouldn't hurt him to eat one of those bananas before it goes bad. He did not badly need carbs, but... yeah, he's pretty well topped up. And I will pay reasonable attention to that and try to get him up before it is too late. I was about to say dark. Okay. Words are difficult. It's late. Okay. We'll just go ahead and take that coconut ball. How much was in our can? It stayed empty. That looks like you should be able to use it like a coconut shell and collect water. But here we are. I will try to mess with it in future. But yeah, I need to remember that this is somewhere we can come back for food if we get desperate. Non-perishable food. But yeah, I hope we can get back up that rickety elevator. Yeah, that's the only way in. Well, maybe it was over here. I'm sure we obviously missed that grappling hook somewhere. I think it was up top. Oh, we cannot resist some canned cheese. How could you pass up canned cheese? All right. Well, we were gonna see if there was anything we were missing in here. Well, he cannot resist nuts. Those probably are not very heavy. He's... I've been playing the Long Dark too much. He has to grab empty cans. Alright. Now, if we can see enough to actually get back to where we hope the rickety elevator might take us back up. This does not look good. Whatever this is, it doesn't look good. I remember some mention of keeping people in cages. I guess that would be the workers. Putting that as neutrally as possible, shall we say. And there's another one of those weird viney hanging off at trees. But yeah, I'm having trouble did we need to go back down here? I think maybe we did. I'm just trying to get back to the elevator thing. I'm not sure this is the way to do it. And hopefully the elevator thing will actually work if we manage to find it again. The joys of waiting until it's kinda dark, honestly. Well, starting off when it's kinda dark. I'm pretty sure we did not go by the cages on the way in. Okay, how the hell did we get to where we are? Because I definitely see that path. And this was the first mining hut thing we came across. Did we need to go along here? Well, I think we skirted along here before. I think. Yeah, that looks as right as it's going to. Yeah. And I'm not gonna bother those birds. At least he can lift his feet and jump over things. Yes, we get the sketchy platform up here. And, okay. This looks... Alright, I'm not sure how to get back up to... There's a banana tree there. I could probably get to the banana tree. With bananas. Well, he should probably eat the bananas. He does not want to eat the bananas he's got. He really does not want to. I'll just eat that one then. I mean, he could probably reshuffle it and find room, but... Okay. I think, on the whole, his, elevator hoist thing is, not necessarily functioning. So I'm truly not quite sure how to get this man back up out of here. Well, we got a dead bird that we can harvest. Allergy itching. And he does not need the... Oh wow, he's just got too much shit in there. How about that? Okay, we can get... We seem to have gotten 9 feathers off that one bird. That seems a bit extreme for the amount of feathers, but I guess if you're determined to pluck feathers off a dead bird, you might end up with multiple in your backpack. Alright, will this take us roughly back where... Is there any good way of getting back where we want to do? Okay. Yeah, we are at some distance up, and I'm pretty sure that our grappling hook is up there. And yeah, I think we're not getting a functioning, Are we gonna have to trek back over there to try to get the grappling hook? I think maybe we are. At this point, I think our priority... What time is it in the day? It's still morning. But at this point, I am wondering if our priority should not actually be... Well, okay. What do we got here? Okay. Never mind. I think I may have gotten a little confused, but I'm not sure. I'm good at that. Okay, yeah, there is our little place with the weird little escalator thing. I know I saw something with a elevator thing. Okay, never mind. I found it! Finally, I found it. And we're back up top. And hopefully the grappling hook we wanted, hopefully it is too. Yeah, and we apparently that generator doesn't run out of fuel. Now, I may have to do a thing because I know there was a damn grappling hook up here. Well, up here as compared to our main campsite we've been using. So I am going to actually pause this guy and resort to the Alt tab and try to get my video back to try to find the appropriate place in it. And try to see where our damn grappling hook is supposed to be up there. More truly exciting gameplay here.
We're gonna make the giant one.
Oh yeah, sound in there is doing weird crap. For some reason, that browser
That's no
keeps
problem.
turning its sound way down.
And what you can do is harvest any.
Okay. That was not the one that I was looking for. Yeah, this is the one I was looking for. I was on the next video down from in the playlist.
Hello, everyone. How's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's resume.
And
our
this is the
guide
beginner's
to
series
Greenhouse,
that
shall we?
I ended
Now,
up
I had kind of recommended this Jeep
linking
site,
to.
which is where we are on the map at about 4416 with the big.
Okay, I know I can go forward. More of this riveting gameplay here.
And there it is.
Okay, I think we got a little bit far here.
So following that path, you'll find this kind of cave right here. And okay, the scratch is scorpion. There it is. Get your spear out. Blast that thing. Then you'll see that there's actually some iron here. So I'm going to get it, but it's going to be heavy. And we'll see if there's any other iron in this cave.
When I
doesn't look like it.
had to restart this
I don't see
this stream, I
And now what you
reboot
do
and
is you
restart
find
after the audio problems.
a generator and an elevator. And
My chat cleared itself. I had a
you
pinned
mark this on
message.
your map, and you see a generator. And you can now see that there is on the map a cave that we just went through and the elevator. And this leads down to this lower section.
I am going to post
38
the link to this playlist
upper portion of the
again
map.
while I'm at it,
And it goes down,
since
here.
it came
It's hard to see.
unpinned.
but you definitely need to come here.
Okay,
And what time is it?
we have the generator. We
Okay,
apparently
it's still early in the
do
morning.
not
This is
have the
great.
grappling hook yet,
So we can do just fine here. I'm going to turn on the generator.
we're just waiting for him to
And
find the
now,
grappling hook.
We want to check where the elevator leads, and I'm going to use the switch, and I'm going to call
So,
Mia.
got some news. Found an elevator, had some issues with it, but finally managed to get it running, and now I can check to see where it leads.
Jake, slow down. An elevator.
I'll let you know as soon as I find out more.
Okay, so we found an elevator, and come on out here. I'm going to get my spear ready just in case. There's Lizard Guy. There's Molinaria for dressing. Again, just look at the ground. Try to follow what looks like a path. There's
Yeah,
a tarp.
I clearly
There's
just
these
missed it
sticks
somewhere,
and some boards
because
to
I'm
kinda
sure
help
it was
mark
at the
this.
mine area. I guess
Alright.
we're traipsing back down to the mine,
Gasoline
maybe,
barrel or fuel
after
barrel
we
of
managed to
some
find our
kind.
way
Go
out.
through here.
Worst case, we end up
Looking
spending the
good.
night there again. I hope not,
And there it is.
but
It's a gold mine.
Mia, you're not gonna believe this. Looks like I found an illegal gold mine.
The jungle is full of surprises.
full of surprises.
I'll let you know.
All right.
I would think of nothing else that could be
The
any kind
jungle
of
is full
mine,
of
basically just
surprises.
glancing at it from
Okay.
up there.
So we're going to go down here.
Does look like some
Now,
kind of
these
open
birds-
pit mine.
You would not see, we haven't seen them anywhere else. They're only here, at least so far. And now you can see the big pick on the map is the gold mine.
But
So
yeah,
what
we have
do
that marked
here
on the map now, at
is,
least.
Explore, obviously. You can go down in here. But this is a very important note. There is no water here, even when it's raining. So you have to bring enough water to survive this trip. And if you are running low, immediately go back to your other campsite. This generator doesn't do anything, sadly. It is no longer working.
I'm
But you want to come up to these
well.
houses.
I hope it was over here that there was
Now
the
there's some
grappling hook.
story here that we can uncover. There's a campfire, obviously. There's a medical room
I
here.
came over here to advance the story, but also to get the grappling hook.
Someone was attempting,
And I would advance it somewhat, but that would mean resetting the volume
the
again,
chair and the floor.
because every time you
Actually
pause
survived.
or go forward or backward, the browser resets its volume level.
On second thought, maybe I don't.
I'm going to eat the military ration. It gives you carbs, proteins, and fat. I didn't have room for it.
Well, I
Now, there's
missed
a
the
note
military
here.
ration.
You can
We don't
read
have
this
room for it
to
either.
learn about the story, learn about the people who were here, what was potentially going on. And I'm going to go over here into this house. And this is what you came here for, right here.
Okay, so it is
grappling hook. We
apparently
finally
in
got
the mining
Now
hut
there's a
thing in
can
the
of-
middle.
There's a bunch
That was what I was trying to get there. So we will go back and we will, I guess, head our sorry butts back down. And thankfully not walk him off of the sketchy elevator platform. I mean, I keep saying sketchy, but I mean, there's nothing here that's not sketchy. At least he does not fall through gaps in the boards, is all I can say. I guess we're heading back down. We could use those later for the energy. And he did not encounter anything before, but he's keeping his snake spear ready just in case. I mean, it's not just his snake spear, but it is definitely his snake spear. Which I can sort of appreciate, coming from another area with rather a lot of rattlesnakes around. Rather a lot. At least they do generally give you warning to get away, and we don't need more maggots. Okay. I'm not sure why that is even there, but it is. Yeah, and we have the weird little walkway thing here with the platforms, series of platforms. I can only assume that our character just cannot handle stairs too well, since there are never any steps. But yeah, I guess he's clipping right through most of those at least. It's just the bigger logs like that he can't just clip through. Okay, and I think it was the middle one we needed to go in. I guess. I'm not sure how our man missed that on his way through the first time, but he did. All right. We don't necessarily need to check the notebook right now, but yeah, we are still having it at check Lambda 2. That is one of our major priorities after he gets back from this. And we're completing the story more. His little journal thing, I guess. And we have the option of the mud forge that, for whatever reason, we did not have before. But yeah, we got what we came for. What time is it? I I am going back and forth on whether he should stay here and just eat stuff, or if he should try to make it back, 'cause, oh wow, that was enough to overburden him. Because of course it was. I mean, my heart says to head back toward his cape, but my brain is telling me that that might not be the best idea, because I'm not sure if he can make it all the way back before it gets dark, and we don't want him passing out and getting worms again. Alright, we can at least drop our bows and hopefully cans and hope that they will end up catching him some more water. I don't know if, well, that was obviously not how to do it. But yeah, that one did not actually seem to catch him water before. We can see if it will. I mean, it does look like the lids are partly covering up the opening, but... And I am afraid that this is a good place for me to pause, and I need to just run to the bathroom. I will be right back. That's back. That was actually more like lurching to the bathroom, because when my legs was half asleep, but that's improved too. So, yeah, I guess we had better stay around here, whether we were planning on it or not, because it is in the afternoon, and it sure does get light here, get dark here early, rather. And if you really wanted to, you could hunt some of the colorful birds, but he prefers not to. He's just poking around the ugly open pit mine. Is there anything interesting? I don't think there is, really, beyond what we already found. Well, he should probably go ahead and drink out of one of his canteens before too long. Ah, looks like we are maybe going to get some rain again. Okay, he has not been around this way. Okay, that's not even anything interesting. But we can't resist poking around here. I think we're just in the bird's place at the moment. Which, honestly, the birds are a lot more welcome than whoever was here before. I don't get the idea we would have liked to have met them, really. Can he make it over here and just, like, hop back up on his stupid little platform? Oh, yeah, he could. He could. Not because he particularly wants to go up on that platform, but... as a handy way through. Oh my god. Have you got leeches, man? Man, yes. That was an interesting way of saying man, but... it is too late to make sense. Okay, he does not even really need a fire or anything. He should have, besides the food that's there, that he's trying not to hit because it is, those cans do not seem to fill up like the coconuts. We can't do anything but destroy it. So I don't think we need to carry those with us. Maybe we can fill them up by dropping them in water. I don't know. This is not the most exciting way to spend the afternoon, but I'm not sure exciting is what he's looking for today, really. Whoop! He was trying to jump up on the platform and managed to pick up a bowl instead. Okay. Well, I'm tempted to take that tuna can and see if I can fill it up by dipping it, but I'm having my doubts at this point that that works. Okay. He needs some protein. He needs some water. He needs a little bit of fat. He's still got one feather that he can just drop. Well, apparently he's got more than one feather that... and for some reason it's not showing as a stack. But he's got feathers that he can just throw on the ground since he's not wanting to make arrows right now. Okay. That's probably not actually progress. We got some raw... oh yeah, we found a bird. We got some raw macaw meat. I don't really want to cook it right now. We'll eat a capybara meat. Okay, we are disposing of bad mushroom before he eats it. And yeah, I know it doesn't matter, but just having the raw meat and the not so raw meat lying together gives me problems. So of course it won't fit anywhere else and it won't stack. Oh yeah, we did get a canned cheese. because he just could not resist canned cheese. All right. Well, we have some frog acting up now. Yeah, we got a bunch of shit in there, and I don't know why it put the painkillers in with his food, but well. He got all of those at the same time. Okay, maybe he'll just drink some water. Okay, yeah, he really did not need that much to top up. Well, it is a nice looking evening with the strange looking parrots. I guess they are supposed to be flying around. Well, strange looking compared to the other ones he's seen so far. Okay. There's not much else that he can actually do until it gets light again, so I'm just going to send this man to bed. And then he'll just sleep again when he's not tired, which is fine. Okay, actually, since it seems to have been raining, we can drink some water. Because it's amazing how fast he goes through hydration. But yeah, it's probably not exactly the coolest there. No matter what time of year it is. And we will try to get him up fairly early. Okay, that should give him some light. Let's check his status. Okay, he can eat a couple more bananas, assuming they haven't gone bad yet. No, they haven't. Okay, he's topped up on carbs. He's not going to eat that capybara meat. That macaw meat spoiled. I was about to say died. It died. Yeah, sure. Why not? But yeah, we are, we want to destroy that, please. Yes. Okay, we have a bunch of... Apparently the dried and the, either the cooked, whatever it was that was ready to eat, and the uncooked stuff both spoiled, but we're not desperate, so... We don't actually have that far to go with it to get back to our way camp. It is a pain in the ass of a track, but with the different levels. But at least we have our grappling hook. And as soon as we get back to where we can save, we had better save. I'm wondering if he should find some protein and fat non-perishable food. I mean, I don't want to have him eat up all the non-perishables. I mean, he may or may not ever come back for them, but it's the principle of the thing. Does he have room to put these leaves after... Well, he can craft a bandage out of them immediately. Okay, he apparently did have room. But we will go ahead and craft a bandage anyway and let it get a little bit lighter while we're doing this. Hopefully. But yeah, he knows roughly where he's going. He'll worry about his leeches later, because I'm sure that is the issue. And yeah, he needs to loop back around this way. Okay, Airman heads back up and leaves those birds alone because he does not need to bother the birds. Or that lizard. I have yet to nab one of the lizards. Haven't really wanted to, and they are really fast. Okay, I don't know that he actually needs that, but he's going to grab it. And hopefully this is the way that takes him back up to where he wants to be. I know we just came recently, but does that mean that he can't get turned around? No, it does not. Okay, we're getting that. Ah, that's just a stick. Okay, I thought that was our way down to the pit. I mean, I could be very wrong and probably am. Oh, he could get a coconut. I think I see a coconut. If he can get through here at all. Oh my God. How does he not fit? There. I'm not sure what the obstruction really was, but come on over this way, man. And I'm pretty sure I spotted a coconut from back there. No, that was a mushroom. We don't need that mushroom. We've already got one like that. And it needs cooked. Now we can get back up. And apparently you do not need to hold the switch while it is operating. I thought maybe you did, but evidently you don't. Well, I'm going to get a sip of my drink. Got to keep me hydrated. And we go back through this cave thing, which may or may not have scorpions at every turn. Okay, not this time apparently. Alright. Well, he's not desperate yet, but maybe he should go ahead and eat that capybara meat while he's at it. Okay. He is good on that. We are now wanting indeed to head roughly more west and less south. Snare trap. Did he see a trap? I didn't notice a trap. Well, he knows how to make a snare now. Apparently. I'm not even looking at the notebook right yet. Yeah, he's not even trying to grab that much stuff. He just wants to get back to his cape. And then I think it will probably be the next day for him before he heads back to the abandoned village site on his way to Lambda 2. At least I'm pretty sure that is his next plan up. Oh, and we got a peccary. We're going to be too weighted down if we get any meat right now. And yeah, we seem to be heading roughly the right heading. It is so tempting to spear that peccary, though. Hell no. Goodbye. Is that the way we want to go? I think that may be the way we want to go. Okay. Well, we may go ahead and actually harvest that, but we're not harvesting it quite yet. We're just going to take it. And I think I know roughly where we are. Oh, we got some nuts. How is he doing on his, Okay, we just want to go a little north, basically. But he's not too bad on fats. He's not going to waste a nut yet. And then it'll probably go bad in his backpack, knowing him. Okay. Yeah, we are back to the tracks. Ish. Aha. Yes, here is our little cave. And another lizard dude. He should... Does how much water? Yeah, I think while I am thinking about it, he should maybe try to refill his coconut canteen thing, because he's been trying to keep it full whenever he sets out. That was not looking good for clean water. Okay, yeah, that is full now. He may get his fire going later, or he may not. But yeah, he does have far enough to go to get to his abandoned village camp, his better camping spot. But I think he better not actually go today. Well, maybe we'll harvest the meat and put it on the rack. He's so bad at remembering to eat what he has got before it goes bad that the drying rack was one of the first things I wanted to build here, honestly. And we're just getting rid of those feathers. Yeah, we still needed to get the meat out on the rack before it can go bad. Okay, it was only the one piece. Okay. That's alright. And our scorpion spoiled. I mean, he'll eat scorpions and stuff. I figure he'd better cook them. But yeah, Airman has no sanity to worry about, basically. One of the benefits of the Walk in the Park level. He's got some meat drying. He's got some rattlesnake already dried. He still has some capybara to take with him. Well, he will go ahead and take the dried meat that he's got that's already dried on the rack. Because it's not even going to stay good any longer on the rack than it would in his backpack. We don't necessarily like hanging around here, but there's no point in going after more tapirs or peccaries if we're setting out for the other location. We could go looking for some more nuts or coconuts or something over here while there is daylight. And I would not be surprised to... Well, there's a tapir that's very tempting, but he better not. Oh, wow, there are a couple of them. Yeah, they hang around over there. And he's hoping he can find something with some nuts or some coconuts, basically. Yeah, it is. We do not want to deal with a bunch of tapir meat right now. We just don't. It is so tempting, though. I mean, they're almost too easy a prey. But I'm not going to complain. Because they are good nutrition. Which, I mean, they probably would be in real life, but I have not been in the position to go hunting any tapirs. Of course, that's not the right kind of palm to be looking for nuts. Have we got any coconuts in evidence? I am not... Is that some? No, I don't think so. No. No coconuts for us right at the moment. I have no idea how you're supposed to use the grappling hook now that we've got one, but we have one. We've got some... Have we got... No, that's a flower on that monstera. He likes the fruit better than the flowers. Still have not quite figured out what to do with the flowers, honestly. That looks like a fruit. Ah, he did have room for one. Good. Now he just won't have room for anything else, probably. But we'll check. There are the palms up here a little bit. When he doesn't have anything better to do, he can do a lot worse than go out idly looking for food. This man has also spent way too much time hungry, so, 'cause I don't know what I'm doing too well yet. I've at least gotten better at finding him food. Yeah, I think the coconuts up here are a bust for right now. It was worth a look. I think he better head back down, or it will get dark and he will pass out in the woods. I have seen how these things work for him. Too many times. Hello, tapir. We're not bothering right now. We're just not going to interact with you in any way. And yeah, we basically want to make a turn at the taper area. Getting to know the map a little bit better gradually, I hope. I hope. Oh wow. Maybe he should cook his backup larvae because they don't actually seem to spoil either way. Have them ready to eat as a snack if he gets desperate enough. Okay, we don't necessarily... I know I said I was going to head back, but... how can you resist looking around? He does have some daylight, and yeah, we are coming back up to our Jeep. And therefore our silly little campsite. Our dry campsite. Until it rains. What is it? It's about 4. That means it's going to get dark pretty soon. I think he may go ahead and actually light a fire and cook those larvae, if nothing else. Oh no, we let a rattlesnake meat spoil. How long do we have left on that macaw meat? A day and something, and a day on something on that. Alright. But yeah, we should probably go ahead and actually cook those larvae so they will be ready to eat. As ready to eat as they're gonna be. Again, at least he has no sanity to worry about. He can eat all of the nasty shit that he can find. And frequently does. Oh, of course. Probably check his limbs with the leeches pretty soon, but now that we're back and he basically is in a position to deal with them. Okay, let us try to get our larva selected so we can take it off the fire. Alright. Let us get the other one cooked, hopefully. They do cook fast. I'm not surprised, though. Okay, we got over a day left on those two. I think they're all cooked now and ready to eat. Oh. He did not get one of them back in yet. Alright, he's not doing too bad. He does have some spoiled shrooms. And Airman has less water in bowls than I would have hoped. Now, my question on his strategy at the moment is, he is hydrated enough that I think he will indeed actually take that water and douse the fire with it. I am gambling on it raining. I mean, it's not going to hurt him to let the fire burn out anyway, but keep him from having to completely build a new one. Okay. Apparently I slightly failed at that. I must not have gotten it over the proper place. But that's alright. I guess he may be letting it burn out anyway. Ha ha ha. For lack of water. And well, I better save again anyway, but before I totally forget, I'm going to save this man. Excuse me. And when he wakes up the first time, he can do a little more half-assed inventory management. He's not too bad on weight to set out for his little jaunt. He'll just go ahead and eat that. He's got over a day left on both of those meats. Those Brazil nuts went bad on him because he was hoarding them back for when he really needed them. Because, yeah, once you crack them open, they do become perishable. They do not seem to be perishable before you crack a nut. I don't quite understand how that works, but that seems to be the way it works. And yeah, I'm afraid he's going to have to drink out of his little canteen that he may have left lying on the ground because he's a doofus. I think he may have. He needs to wait. I guess he's waiting. I think he may have left his fucking canteen on the ground, not here. Okay, it was here. Good. That is at least something. He did not leave it on the other side. Ah, surely you have room. We just need to sort it. Okay, he was about to leave it here. Oh, he had another bowl of water there. Oops. Well, he may actually go and sleep until it's just a little lighter. Okay, that is still not quite light. At least if you're paying attention, you can get him up before it is time to before the timer runs out. We will save him again, because I do not trust him to make it back to the abandoned village safely. And he's as ready as he's going to be, although he may slurp down that one bowl of water that he discovered he had. Well, maybe he should pack that, actually. Because I think he's okay on hydration right at the moment. And he did empty that out. All right, he at least has 12 out of 40 on that. I'm not sure how the mathed there, but I'm not going to complain. And we are wanting to head back roughly, I, well, we came here in the first place, but we are wanting to mostly go way south, a little bit west. We should probably check out his limbs. He's going to pick up more leeches, I'm sure. But while I'm thinking, we should probably check out his ridiculous limbs. If he can actually see them. Oh yeah, he's got at least one leech. He's dirty too. He better not eat anything until he gets clean. Okay. I was gambling on it being a lower limb that was still having a problem, but yeah, maybe it is. I'm not seeing any issues on his arms. Let's just carefully go over that in case. Yeah, there is a leech hiding under the backpack prompt. That got rid of it, and yeah, he's dirty. But let us try to go mostly south from here. Mostly a lot south. Which can presumably be accomplished this way. I mean, I know he came here in the first place, but he also had several false starts and got lost a lot. Because, yeah, I have no sense of direction. He comes by it honestly. I am keeping an ear out for things he does not want to meet. There's more than a little wildlife that, well, there's less wildlife on this difficulty level that he doesn't want to meet than there would be. At least he's not having to worry about the jaguars or the other humans. He has not actually seen either one of them so far. It is just venomous critters that he's really having to worry about, along with everything else, basically. Okay. Now, how the fuck do we get back to roughly where we want to be? We'll find out. Fuck around and find out is more like it, but, yeah. Well, we're seeing what looks like a capybara. I mean, that's probably good. He did eat all of his bananas or have them spoil. Okay. I've just got an urge to check on his banana status, because I suspect we may be able to pick up some more bananas if we've got room somewhere close to here. But yeah, what coordinates are we at? We are getting closer to where we want to be, I think. We want to go south, vaguely. And we're not going to shoot a capybara with our spear. I'm not sure shooting is the right word for that, but we are not going to assault a capybara. Do not the capybara. Yes. We should eventually find that path that goes back toward the Archie Rock thing, but I don't know where. Is this? Well, this is not where we want to be. That is pretty decidedly not where we want to be. But if he gets down there, he can probably wash himself off. And that may be where he needs to wash himself off before he can eat anything. That may well be where he can find some cave back behind the waterfall. I was seeing that there was some kind of cave back behind waterfall, but there's no shortage of waterfalls hereabouts. So, and we better hope. Oh, he could use that. Yeah, he's got time. It's not going to hurt him to deal with that coconut. Okay, I'm just going to hit the wrong button some more. He could probably drink it. And that is not enough to parasite him up. Good. Because I just remembered that one of our points in coming down here was actually to wash off. Get some of that jungle mud off you. We could take it, we could harvest it, I think. Well, maybe he'll go ahead and eat that half. That fell in the water. He's not going to do that. Okay, yeah, that's obviously not going to do it. I think the water just spills if you try to put one that has water in there. Yep, that got rid of it. But yeah, we are going to try back here and hope we don't get stingrayed. This has happened to him before. There's a crab. Is this the place with the little cave? Yeah, this is the place with the little cave. It's got iron. We have some obsidian. We were having an obsidian shortage. And there's some kind of little minnowy fish darting around. Oh wow, we got some kind of angelfish. Some kind of discus. I'm not going to spear a discus. I probably could spear a discus. I don't think the eating would be very good on those anyway. I'm not sure what kind of fish those are supposed to be. But yeah, I have seen more than a few Amazon basin origin aquarium fish. Come to think of it, I have never actually gotten a crab. Okay, we may actually eat some of the, what are the older mushrooms? Well, we'll just go ahead and eat that. I think it jumbled them all up together that we, with the ones we already had. It won't hurt us to have more energy. And now, let us try to figure out how to get back to roughly where we want to be, I hope. Not that way. Alright. We want to It is a good time at least. But yeah, we are wanting to mostly head south. So maybe we can't go up that coconut tree. But yeah, I think we mostly need more south from here. Mostly. But we're back to the land of capybaras and actual more consistent water for them to hang out around. Oh, lordy. Where are you, you little shit? I could hear ya. Well, it doesn't sound like that's close enough that it's going to nab me if I just get onto the footlog. I don't think. Okay. I was trying to avoid doing that. Because Airman is a klutz. Oh, Jesus H. Did I mention I was a little tired? Walking up a footlog on a diagonal is always fun. Oh God, he almost got it that fucking time. Okay, he's not helping himself trying to jump up there. He'd just better get better at crossing logs. Even when he cannot see where he's going to, well, because... Oh, Jesus H. Okay. I am tired of this palm tree. Palm bush, almost. I'm just tired of this, blocking the way. He can't see. He deals with it. Okay. Now that he can actually see the angle he needs to be going at, he's not in as bad a shape. Now, I think he needs to go back across the other bridge. So, yeah, I can't see his watch. I just wanted to double check, because, yeah, I think he wants to be on the other side of there. And I think there was a snake around here. Oh, yeah, there was one somewhere. Well, it seems far enough away that if he... As long as it's not within spear distance of him, it really doesn't matter. And it does not seem to be within spear distance of him. Alright. Because he can get within jabbing distance of a snake. And he's okay. Okay, and yeah, we need to continue along this, I think. Airman did use up some energy, but he does have some energy mushrooms if he needs them in a little while. I hope he won't. Well, where is he? Where are we? It is a shame that it does not actually show exactly where he is on the map. But this looks like he is heading in roughly the right direction, and he should not be too far from his little gateway thing. Yeah, there's the little rock doorway that he managed to get out before. Yeah, it did seem like a much worse trek getting up there in the first place. Not too surprisingly. Up there to the Jeep, that is. Okay, we do not need to check out for more of the Monstera fruits, I don't think. He has a hard time not. Hello. Wrestling. We don't like that. And yeah, he basically just wants to keep following this. He better check out that tree. Yes, he found more nut. Now, if he can remember to actually eat them after he cracks one open, he'll be in better shape. Don't see any of the blue mushrooms offhand, but we did at least find one nut so far. We found 2 nuts. I mean, that is not a bad haul off of that. And yeah, we are at the banana orchard. I don't think we actually have room to grab bananas at the moment. Is there anything in our trap? But do we have room to grab? No, we do not. We can grab that later, or grab some bananas later. There should be, I'm listening for spiders, because they like it in here. I better go check out his trap that he found. Oh yeah, it's got a toad, not a spider. He'll take some more toad meat. He's not picky. Oh yeah, one toad was enough to weight him down. Because, yeah, he has been traveling a little heavy. Well, eating one mushroom was not quite enough to take him out of it, though. Eating 2 mushrooms was. He was going to harvest the toad meat too, but I don't guess he really needs to right now. And while I am thinking, since there are bowls of clean water here and he does not have quite a full canteen thing, he should probably fix that. He does have water that he can drink. Yeah, that filled it up, I think. All right. We can harvest a cane toad and get some meat off of that. And at least we found one obsidian, and we know where to look for more obsidian. Over on this side. Oh, we have a bad mushroom. What a surprise. This guy's not the best at keeping up with inventory, to put it mildly. Well, maybe he'll eat some macaw meat. He does not have... Well, he only has 16 hours left on that. Hopefully he'll remember to snag it later. Hopefully. Well, how are we on our nutritionals? Mostly need some protein and some fat, yeah. Mostly fat. We'll go back to his original drying rack under the mud roof and put our pathetic piece of cane toad out there. I think it's too dark to really go out for coconuts. We could just do a little bit of idle coconut creekback combing along here. Because sometimes you'll find some nice ones right along here. Well, I'm not seeing any on the ground or up in the trees right offhand. Right here. I don't think he needs more bandage plank right at the very moment. Does he need to wander up here? Probably not. But he's going to do it anyway. He has a bit of a coconut fixation. And watch him get bit by something, or stung, or... Yeah, that was a little bit of a bust, but it was worth a look. He's not severely in need of anything right now, I don't think. Okay. Where the fuck did he... Well, he found an unknown fruit on the ground. He can just eat it. Okay, I think that is one of those supposed to be a Solanum species, yep. That's not quite as good as bananas, but it's pretty good. And yeah, he keeps impulsively grabbing mushrooms and then letting them go bad. Because, yeah, well, we may try to eat some of the anti-parasite ones, but, well, he does not need any of them right at the very moment. He should check his coordinates and correct this now. Yeah, he just needs to head a little bit west. I thought he was heading in the right direction. But you never know with this man. You really never know with this man. Yeah, I can see the buildings. It's dark enough that he probably just better not go staggering around in the dark too much, or he's going to be sorry. And I think he does not have a unlit fire left. I think I let it go out. I would have to check that out. I think this is his fire hut. Oh yeah, he does actually have an unlit fire going. I don't think he has anything that he urgently wants to cook, though. And he's got some anti-parasite mushroom soup. I think he's pretty good on hydration. He does need protein and fat, so he probably ought to go ahead and eat that capybara meat. he should be able to get himself some more tomorrow. And yes, I have got the allergy throat pretty bad here. Just trying to make sure my chat monitor is working properly. My phone. May as well go ahead and eat the rest of that coconut too. I think that ought to have us for decent shape in decent shape for fat. If I can language. It's probably just as well that I'm not trying any language besides English tonight. But, yeah. Results with that can get weird enough when I'm tired and or paying attention to multiple things. Yeah, it is pretty dark still. He was thinking of staggering out, but he does not have anything really pressing to do. He'll just go back to sleep for a little while. Okay, it is a little light again. And I think this man may actually stay at, well, he can save either there or over by his drying rack. I'm tempted to keep him at his cape here for at least a day before he tries to set out again for oh my God. I think I saved the wrong thing. I seem to have somehow gotten rid of the existing save. I guess we're doing that right now. Let's make sure it is, yes, it did save properly. Good. Since I've somehow wiped out that save, because I'm a genius. But I am tempted to keep him here at least a day. Does he have anti-parasite shrooms? Yes, he does. He can just drink straight out of the nasty creek. Full of capybaras and who knows what else.
Disgusting.
I mean, capybaras are not as nasty as it gets, but I doubt they get out of the water to use the bathroom. So... well, he seems to have gotten lucky with both of those. That's something, at least. He's only got about 2 hours to go on that fruit. Those unknown fruits really do not last well. How long does he have on the mushrooms? He's got enough time that I think I'm just going to keep them for a little while. We'll go ahead and eat that other one. Oh dear, gotta love the scratchy allergy throat. But yeah, he mainly came here to look at his limbs. I think it's probably leeches on his legs. You never know. Oh, he's definitely got leeches. That does take care of it good. But yeah, he was thinking of doing a little coconut hunting and a little meat hunting. Maybe he'll go meat hunting first. He's near the peccary place, or at least heading in the direction of the peccary place. And he can check things out for nuts up there. Oh yes, that armadillo that seems to be our friend. I guess the Well, I know that you could make planting beds if you want to, and in survival that is really a good idea. But I guess the animal droppings may be good for that. Oh, hello. You didn't run off that far. Did that one manage to run off a distance? I'm sure it did. What fucking direction did it go? I didn't quite get it in the head. It didn't go straight. I guess it went up in the trees. I mean, it's not unusual. I shouldn't have gotten impatient because I could have gotten a better shot. But yeah, we will wander over in this general direction after we check out the, it may have gone further into the clearing, but I don't think we're getting any nuts here. I was going to check for nuts. On our way to go vaguely scanning for capybara. And we may not have our spear right at the moment, but we do have an axe that we can throw at any snakes. This has actually worked okay before. With any luck, we might be able to track down our running off capybara that I got impatient and should not have even gone after right then. They do sometimes like to run up into the trees. Yeah. Where did I even shoot your sorry ass? We're not getting that. We're not. Alright. I am hoping that I can run across the capybara peccary lying. Because I may try the clearing again, but I think it ran off into the woods. They like to do that if you do not hit them quite in the head. I mean, I can understand the impulse if you're a peccary. Or whatever else. But we will try the clearing some more too and see if we find him. If not, we should have plenty of time to make another fucking spear. At least that was one of the shitty ones that was a long stick, a rock, and a piece of rope. I see long pointy objects and keep hoping it is actually my spear. That's one of the places I was dumping bones. We got another bone that we could make a spear with. I forget if we need to use, how many bones we actually need to use. But we could make another bone spear. I'm sick of trying to look for that peccary. We can go for one of the long stick trees, and I think that's a long stick tree. It's big enough to turn into logs. But there is a long stick. And we will see again. Did we need more than one bone? Did we need to get a bone point made first? I don't actually remember. No, that is enough. Well, we can try to fail less this time with the hunting. Oh my god. That would be kind of faily. I got the wrong, not the weapon I wanted equipped. I wanted my new butter spear. Oh, Jesus. It's also kind of possible, I guess, that it was the one that I got in badly was following similar pathing. Oh, we got a cassava. That is not a bad thing. Oh! I feel bad about hitting the capybaras, though. They are pretty good eating, but nothing is as good as the tapirs. But we do not have the tapirs in this region that I recall seeing, just the peccaries. They are not bad. They do not give as much meat, usually, though. I hear the grunting. Where are you, little asshole? Okay. I should not blame that fictitious peccary for the other one running off with my spear. I mean, that's not that fictitious peccary's doing. Oh yeah, that asshole managed, I got it in the wrong place and it was right there. Oh my god. With my new spear, no less. But I saw which direction that one ran off in. And they usually do not take long to fall over. That's what I was frustrated that I had trouble finding the other one. But yeah, we are not great at aiming the spears here, or anything else. But we managed to get meat anyway. Okay, do I want to try to get meat off a second one? We're already trudging. It'll probably drop bones on the ground. I am tempted to actually bag a second one while we're down here. Or try to. And if we don't try to get closer with that one, it will. Oh my god. I did not even have it in throwing position. That's how stealthy our Jake is. I keep wanting to call him Jeff for some reason, but he's apparently not a Jeff. He is a Jake. Okay, it usually does not take the peccaries long to come over this way. Well, we're not that far from the actual village. We could go and drop off our meat that we've already got and possibly regroup it. Oh my god, why the fuck did you do that, man? I was trying to unequip the spear for throwing, so I just throw it. We don't want another bone. We got enough bones. Yeah, we've been dumping bones when we had a lot of bones. He got his spear back. Yes. Well, maybe he doesn't deserve to get more peccary meat unless he tracks down that other one that he already speared. Or tried to spear at any rate. I'm pretty sure he did actually hit it. Just badly. And that is a log stick, not a handle. Oh Lord, he is struggling. He was close to overweight, and then we got the peccary meat. But yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that, given half a chance, the peccaries in reality might fuck you up. Unlike the capybaras. I mean, in game universe, apparently you don't have to worry about the peccaries either, but I mean, in reality, I'm pretty sure that a peccary could and probably would fuck you up too. I cannot say for sure. I have never met one. I do recall seeing some story that was some news story several years back actually involving javelinas, which are, as I recall, some type of peccary that some idiot tourist visited a museum, and I think it was Arizona, and somehow assumed that the wild javelinas running around outside belonged to the museum, and they were somehow friendly. Spoiler, they were not friendly. One of the tourists got at least a leg gored, and then was very surprised somehow. We left our filled up canteen on the ground. We'll try to remember to pick that up. But yeah, we're low on fat. We may pick up some bone broth. We may make some bone broth since we have bones, and I remembered that you can do that and it gives you fat. I mean, there's no real reason not to. We'll grab some dirty creek water. I think he'll just content himself with the peccary meat he's got at the moment. And yeah, this, not the best way of telling where you're going, but well, I'm glad that at least if you manage to make them land like that in game, that the water somehow stays in the overturned bowl. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but it does, apparently. In Green Hell universe. He struggles. At least it's easier to spot them when they've got the dirty water in them, because that does look remarkably dirty. He's not due any hydration quite yet. What has he got that he needs to get rid of too? He may as well eat one of those unknown fruits for carbs. I mean, I think that is I don't know. Maybe he'll go for some bananas. But he has, whoa, he has got time right at the moment. He's not going to go after another animal right now, I don't think. He can deliver his dirty bowls of water to make soup with while he can actually see what he's doing better. And then he can go check the bananas and eat some, hopefully. Yeah, that's exactly how you put down a full bowl of water. Exactly. Does he have any more cane toads or spiders or anything waiting for him? He's got some kind of spider waiting for him that he may not want. Yes, he has got some kind of banana. Okay, it was 2 bananas. Where did you leave your trap? Do you have any more bananas? Was that in the trap? Or is it waiting to... I have yet to see one of the spiders that has nailed him. I'm totally serious. I can only assume that they really do exist, because they are nailing him occasionally. Okay, I mean, that may be a spider in the trap, but I don't necessarily want to find out the hard way. He has made that mistake before. Is that the trap? It keeps looking almost like it has a pattern like a rattlesnake from a distance. Makes me a little nervous sometimes. I'm not even kidding. Well, he could make some bone broth and maybe some toad soup. Oh, Jesus H. This guy does not want to have anything to do with you whatsoever, Spider. Just leave him alone. He is so heavy. Yes, he probably is, but I love the sort of glowing effect it gets too, honestly. Yeah, I did not mean to take that out. Okay, that is my unsafe water. That is mushroom soup. Mushroom soup, unsafe water, what is difference? They both glow and are sort of dirty orangey looking. I mean, that's not sounding very promising, honestly. Oh, and I was reminded before I actually unload my... Oh, well, we can have our toad soup, we can have our bone broth. Well, this isn't random bones that he found lying on the ground in a dead body, at least. 'Cause, yeah. It could be worse. We could make some toad soup, probably. But yeah, I was reminded that it may be worth checking out. Well, oh yeah, and we've apparently found out how to make a snare. I did not actually see a snare, but I guess he saw a snare in game. But I was seeing that, yeah, you can indeed check your skill levels over here. He does not have any skill with his fists, apparently. Pretty good with axes. He's pretty good with blades. I mean, he's getting his axe skill level right up there, which is good in terms of damage and stamina usage. He's gonna have... okay, we don't know how to make any two-handed weapons if his hatchets don't count. He's not doing too bad on cooking, crafting, or he needs to work his fire starting up. The archery's terrible, and he has not tried actually fishing yet. He needs to do harvesting animals more. We've had no pottery and no non-spear fishing experience thus far. But yeah, he should go ahead and actually get rid of those mushrooms he let go bad. I don't remember if I have to... Can I just cook that mushroom that didn't go bad yet, or do I have to make a soup out of it? I forget. I remember it needed to be cooked, or it will make you sick. I don't remember if you had to make soup with it or what, honestly. Because he wants some bone soup and he wants some toad soup because he can. But he came over here to, I keep looking in the tools for his fire starting tool. It don't work that way. Yeah, insert.
Come on. Fuck.
It looks like Airman is too tired to cook his soup. He will take a little nap until he's less tired. Then he will probably go wash off a little bit. He's at least a little less tired. It's not quite as dark looking. There's more moonlight. He'll go sluice himself off. I don't know how. I guess he got that dirty from butchering. I don't guess he did wash after butchering. Oops. And he has a parasite. I guess he ate something when he was still dirty. Oops. We'll have to deparasite Airman. Well, that should be easy enough. Hopefully. I love it when the anti-parasite mushrooms are growing next to the filthy water. One-stop shopping. Now, is he rested enough? At least he should not be getting tired really fast now, hopefully. Hopefully. But I hope he is rested enough that he can actually make a fire. You wouldn't think that fatigue would do him in that way, but it does. It is a bit belated, but he's finally going to get his bone infusion and get some fat from it. Okay, he can already have his meat soup. What? Yeah, that just has protein. It does not magically gain more fat than the cane toad already had in it. Let us drink our soup here. Oh, God. Get that out from under the drip line. Yeah. Let's see. I think he can just stick the mushroom. I hope he doesn't have to. I think he has to put it in soup, actually. I guess we'll just use one of the bowls of clean water. He's got a lot of bowls here. Maybe not as many as at the first couple of cakes, but a lot. Good bit. Sorry, no mic. My nose just does not want to stop itching. Maybe I should use some of the steroid nasal spray intended for that. I have some, I just keep forgetting to use it. The like Nasacort type stuff. I mean, he has no really compelling reason to keep this fire going right now, but it saves him having to build another one. Oh my God. Actually, I'm pretty sure you do have some charcoal, which visually puts a whole bunch of sticks on it. But that's all right. It's confused, but it's got the spirit. Okay, let us just do this. And do we still, yeah, we still have an unknown nut that we need to eat before it goes bad. And that should help us. I think I did not dump the water in properly. Oh my fucking God. Yes, I get tired and my mouth gets worse. What a surprise. Okay. I've screwed up dumping water on the fire, so now I'm not seeing any of those bowls that are ready to go. But that's all right. He's just going to leave the clean water. He can take a empty bowl, and let's try this again with the Dirty Creek water, which seems more suited to putting out fires anyway. Okay. He has the
Disgusting.
anti-parasite
Ugh.
mushroom, so he's just going to drink some of that water. Unless I screwed up and he doesn't. But yes, yes he does. That apparently he did not have quite enough of it. Ah, okay, that was a misjudgment. Ah, well. I think our guy will probably make it. Probably. But yeah, that's what we were doing. We were gonna try to, take the, okay, that's where he put down that ball. We were going to try to take this back to the fire. Which is over here. And we are going to try to actually douse it this time. And we can go look for some more anti-parasite shrooms after he goes back to sleep and gets back up. Yes, I made an executive decision and decided to let him sleep until his energy was full. Okay, none right there. Yeah, I'm probably going to call it a night before too long, which means that I will probably indeed... Ah, good. Eat it! Just eat it. To quote Weird Al, yeah. But that probably means I was planning on heading out for Lambda 2 after he had a little bit of time to rest in his little temporary village camp here and stock up on a little bit of meat. But since I'm probably going to have to go before too long and go to bed, I will probably wait until next session to march him off in that direction. That only makes sense under the circumstances. How's he doing on macros? He needs more fat. What a surprise. Well, he may as well go ahead and open one of those, and I think he is tempted to go try to get some more peccary meat. Hopefully less stupidly than the last time. Hopefully. And hopefully he'll remember to eat the rest of those before they go bad. Hopefully. Yeah, he's not doing too bad. He does need to go get him some more protein. He could go after capybaras, but... well, double check his hydration level. He could use a little bit. I mean, he does have the anti-parasite shrooms, thankfully, but let's not push his luck if we can help it. They are good for a little while longer. Ah, yeah, those are almost dried. That is dried. Cool. I think he's going hunting peccary again right over here. That is the easiest. And he can check out that tree again. And ignore the armadillo. I don't think he's been down here to check this out for more nuts yet today. Have been basically trying to check it every day. He found a nut. I have been more or less hoarding them back because they do seem to be good pretty much indefinitely until they're cracked open. Pretty good source of travel food. But yeah, our stealthy hunter, who can hopefully actually nab one without having it run off into the brush and with his spear. That one's just too far away at the moment. He just needs to have some patience. This is not one of his strong points. He's really bad at aiming. Well, hello, goodbye. Okay. Where are you going? Right there. Yes, show a little patience. It goes better. Funny how that works. And then you get to trudge home with your load of bones and, meat. At least with these, well, the tapirs, you've got a skull. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with them. I need to look it up. I haven't actually tried boiling one of those up. Maybe that works. Well, we're already loaded down, but I may grab some snails while I see them. They also make good trail snacks for certain values of good. Although, unlike the cooked larvae, they do go bad on you if you're not careful. Well, watch him get stingrayed for his troubles. I'm just seeing those other ones right there. Oh God, of course. Well, we'll just knock it down and then not have room to take it. He's looking for stingrays. Not 'cause he wants to encounter one, either. But yeah, I think some of the, well, the first batch of peccary meat ought to be dried by the time he is... I say that and it looks like it's dried now. But it ought to be dried by the time he wants to take off for his next little adventure. Okay, that had 3 pieces of meat. That's not too bad. He can eat that, well, he'll hold on to the cane-toad meat. Let's eat a banana. And yeah, we need protein and fat. I guess we could eat the cane-toad meat. Or we could grab one of the pieces of peccary meat. Well, you knock it down.
Bad idea.
Did he eat it? He's an idiot and he ate it. Oh my God. Or he drank the water, or I don't know. He made himself parasited up again in some way. He's dirty. He is also dirty. He can have another anti-parasite shroom. So, if you eat an anti-parasite shroom when you're dirty, it does not de-parasite you. I mean, that is something to know. I'm not sure if it's good to know, but it is something to know. Yeah. It probably is about time to call this all. He will wash himself some more just to be safe. It's showing clear, but... Alright, he's not overloaded right now. He'll go check a couple of the other logs. Nearby. We gonna have any luck with anti-parasite shrooms? Not so you'd notice. We found some maggots. I don't think that's going to help him right now. Alright, we will just go back to the village and yeah, he has some anti-parasite shroom tea in his little cooking hut, his field kitchen hut. He can de-parasite himself that way. Because I think he really should. Yep, that deparasited that ridiculous man. Ridiculous man is pretty ridiculous. Okay, do we have room? No. We still don't have room. And he does not need to go off with those bones next time. Oh, yeah, he was thinking of actually eating one of those pieces of the last dried peccary he got. Yes, that topped him up on everything. So our guy is doing better than you might expect. And we'll send him to sleep in the hut. Okay. Now, I think this is a reasonable point. He should be in a good position now, reasonably good position to leave on his next little adventure once it gets lighter. So we will take this as a good opportunity to give it a save and quit. And I had better get off of here for the night. I am intending to be back on tomorrow. I'm not tomorrow evening at about 10:30, 11 p.m., which is closer to the usual time, where it is 3:30 in the morning here now. But I'll see you later, and thanks to anyone who stopped by. Have a good night, or whatever time of day it is.